to my review of Resident Evil Revelations 2. This game is extremely good. This game is actually underrated. I thought this game would. I thought it was just going to be alright, like Revelations 1. It was just going to be fun yet forgettable experience. This game is awesome, start to finish. The enemy design actually don't suck, which for Resident Evil games is like extremely rare because they struggle with basic fucking enemies. But in this game, it's like perfect. I think they're all fun to fight. They're still interesting and new every time. The boss fights also fantastic. Like they're so cool. This game feels a lot more grounded than a lot of the other Resident Evil games. It's not like super grounded, but there is like still some. It's more grounded than any other Resident Evil game, to say the least. You can get a bunch of different guns. It keeps the thing in Revelations 1, where you can find like illegal gun parts, and you can like maximize your gun with that. Super fun, also. Yeah, the story is also great. Like some of this, like in this game, had some of the best plot points in Resident Evil, like story wise. It's just. The story is all great. This game is just great. The atmosphere is great. Some of the dialogue is a bit fucking wafty here and there. There's like one of the worst lines ever. This is like pretty major spoilers. So if you don't want to hear major spoilers, just click off now. I'm gonna say the spoilers now. Whatever her name is. What's her name? Moira. Moira. That's her name. There's a mission where you can either get Claire to grab the gun or Moira to grab the gun, and if you choose Moira, then there's like this like really sad like events where it's like going over her sad backstory and all. But then she says like the worst dialogue ever: "Jump on a dildo, boss." What? Like what? Who wrote that? Fucking Jimmy Carr? Like that is like the worst line of dialogue I've ever heard in my life. So you see like such like a sad flashbacks too, and then just the worst dialogue ever. That there was pretty shit. Yeah, this game is just pretty like solid start to finish. Like I would say it's beyond solid. I would say it's like very very good. Definitely one of the most underrated Resident Evil games. The villain is, I was gonna say super cool, but her design is super cool, but she's a bit lackluster. This game with like on co-op could be so much better. Well, I mean every game's better with co-op, but on co-op, this game, I can't wait to play this game on co-op. Looks so cool for co-op. The flashlight and all, they get a little bit old. There's like this like mechanic where you have to like, you'll like see like a chest or something, and you'll have to match like there's this big round circle, and you have to find where the little mini circle is, but you don't see it. You have to like go off this like indicator, and it's fun for like the first 2 hours, and then you just get over it. Like, but you do it because it is worth it for like illegal gun parts. All that awesome. The story is awesome. I know I've rambled on about the story. The story is so fucking cool. Also the gameplay is also pretty cool, especially with Moira's is pretty fun. You get like a fucking crowbar and you just like cave people's heads in. That's pretty fun. That's really about it. Also, the sound design in this game, peak. I love the sound design in this game. The weapons actually feel like they've got a bit of fucking weight to them, which I think a lot of Resident Evil games struggle with. Especially Barry's fucking Magnum. Holy shit, it sounds like it fucking blew your head off. Well, it probably would, because I had that shit maxed out to like, that shit was doing like 2,000 damage per bullet, like. But anyway, the story's super cool, the gameplay's super cool. Ultimately, this game is just super fucking cool, start to finish. And it's awesome. I'll go over actually, I've done that on the last part. But this game is just super, super cool. If I had to give it a score, I'd give it like an 8.5 out of 10. I love the atmosphere. I love the prison setting. I love... This game is pretty much Revelation. I wish they kind of continued with the Revelation storyline, because I know they were planning on making a third one, but they just didn't. And that is pretty sad because I would love to see how the story ended, especially with like the Weskers. If you don't know, Alex Wesker is the main villain of this game. And but overall, this game is super cool and one of my favorite Resident Evil games, and probably the most underrated Resident Evil game as of now. The next Resident Evil game I'm going to play is RE6 and then original RE1. Those are the next two. So, yeah. If you liked this video, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.